time for growth. We are quick to recognize growth or the lack thereof in other people's lives. We are elated when we observe growth patterns in our own lives, but we are a bit annoyed when we don't see it in the lives of other people. We know that growth is a good thing. Growth in the right direction is always a good thing. Maybe that's why we are a bit annoyed or reluctant to admit that we have stagnated in certain areas of our lives. Growth is essential for people with vision and people with purpose. If you've planned to be all you were destined to be, then you need to be comfortable with growth and growing. Growing people are going somewhere, and chances are good that they will get there. There is advancement in growth, and you cannot expect to be promoted in your career, at work, and even by God if you are not prepared to grow. Promotion is reserved for those who are prepared to grow. Our spiritual or personal growth is a journey that unfolds over time, and it requires patience and commitment from our side. You cannot grow without patience, and you cannot grow without commitment. I can help you to grow, but I cannot make you to grow. So we need to take full responsibility for our lives, because there is no one else that we can blame if we don't grow. May you experience continuous growth and never be stagnant. Growth is a spiritual process as much as it is a natural process. We want our children to grow. We want to see growth in our own lives. When you plant seed, you want to see growth, because growth is a good thing. When we grow out of and we grow into. When we grow out of something and we grow into something else. We grow out of childhood into adolescence, and then we grow into adulthood. Out of the one into the other one. We grow out of liking one thing into liking something else. Many of us are stuck because we are not growing. Many of us are stagnant because we are not developing. Grow out of the things that are holding you back. Grow out of it. Don't stay there. Move. Do something about it. Many people can't move on in their lives because they are stagnant in certain areas that are keeping them back and preventing them from moving forward. Many times the lack of growth in those areas keeps us imprisoned. It keeps us in a position, it keeps us in a relationship, or it keeps us in that agreement, whatever it is. There are some positions, there are some relationships, there are some agreements that you need to grow out of. And you won't get out of it unless you grow. When we stagnate, then it means we are not moving, we are not growing. There's an absence of growth and development, and there is a lack of activity. Stagnation opens the door for potential contamination. When you are contaminated in your mind, it's difficult to move on. It's difficult to see that there is still hope for you to get out of, because you are contaminated. It's basically a state or spiritual state where things not only stay the same, but it opens the door for spiritual contamination, which in turn has a direct influence on other areas of our lives. If you are spiritually contaminated, it influences other areas in your life.